Well, good afternoon. Here we are at the Alchemical magazine again for this week. I am Robert.
And I'm Susain, and we're Clarity.
And we're Clarity. And I realize I haven't, usually we start off with the Alchemical Mind, so let me quickly go over here and get the latest one. Just take a moment. Thank you for your patience. All right, here we are. This one right here. Okay, this one is called Fire Seed of Water Vaporization. This is the time to progress through extroverted self-expression coupled with reaching out and engaging other people in a cooperative endeavor that suits your plans but will be beneficial to others. Thoroughly mix fiery water with equal amounts of watery fire. Such a conjunction bodes well for all undertakings. Dr. John Mumford, Magical Tatwas. And this is what you wrote right here.
Okay. Making sure I take the tea kettle off before it boils over and become comfortable with the steady purse of given and not ask for more than I want and need in this moment in time.
Ooh, I love that.
Fire seed of water vaporization.
Thank you, sweetie. And this, I'm going to scoot this over so you can see the imprint. This one is Manifestation 18 from the Healing Deck, and I'll read that. This says, this imprint calls for the cessation of all tonal concordial sound value matrix systems that possess incomplete structures. Wow, is that important? By urging the closure of such systems, it prompts the necessary reconfiguration of energy systems that cannot effectively support accuracy and precision. This imperative impels a vital deportment towards wholeness and integration with or integrity within the realm of sound and its harmonious expression. The elimination of these incomplete structures creates space for the emergence and establishment of more robust and complete tonal concordial sound value matrix systems, capable of providing the requisite support and alignment for optimal energetic resonance. So that is very supportive for this week, especially now. Okay, now we're going to go to the Alchemical Read magazine, and you want to read the collage and the title right there?
The dividing character. The divorced character. Oh, no, dividing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing so good. Can you do this?
Sure. Okay.
I feel like my lips are all cut up in my teeth.
That's because you've just been so out gathering up the images for this. No one, it's amazing you're even here. Okay, this is the dividing character of new life is doubt and its questions. We need to adopt the skill of conversing with the light of new life.
Oh, my God, I love that.
And it shows this beautiful collage of the garden and then that red thread coming through there.
Mm-hmm. And it is just a great concept of a skill of conversing with the light of new life. I think that it's like learning to talk to a very sacred being, and how do you honor that and listen and come in conversation with that life of yourself, that new light of yourself that comes in every moment in time.
I love it. So we're off to a robust start this morning.
Yes.
So there's our...
It's that robust cup of tea.
Oh, yes, and the dormouse.
Yeah.
You remember that.
Yeah.
So this is the August 16th issue. There's the copyright page right there, titularcodex.com. So the page says, the dividing character, introduction, purse your lips and fold yourself.
It says part and parcel of dividing.
Oh, no. Oh, that's the next page up. This is the introduction page right there.
Oh, my goodness. I missed it.
That's okay. Purse your lips and fold yourself. The time is now.
Oh, my gosh. No wonder I was having trouble talking.
I know. Oh, my God. That's so very good. Okay. Would you like to start with the page you actually are on?
Yes, I would. The dividing character. Part and parcel of dividing out comes with no reason to, no reason for, no question that, and no question why. Why this? Why now? What for? Who with? Who to?
Mm-hmm. Questions. Oh,
No, go ahead.
questions, questions, questions. And then the embrace of doubt. The worst dance partner you could ask for. Awe, call upon, try to reason with. Dip, tuck, and roll, and leave behind your good self so that what you have is new.
Oh my God, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
What a whole thing to just embody in your mind that I've never heard before. I love that.
Thank
And
you,
I
sweetie.
love this picture
Oh, me too. The rooted self.
of the rooted self
Wow.
of Susanna when she was really, it is a
Just
real, she is really
nestial
inside
there. Yeah.
the trunk of a tree
Yeah, isn't it
on
something?
a ledge. Yeah,
Yeah, wow.
quite awesome. Brave girl.
Mm-hmm.
Support yourself. Support yourself. Support yourself. And not the other. Keep the distance. Keep the distance. Keep the distance going, going, going. Roll it out and keep it going.
Alice says, what a time this is, with everything up in the air, trying to stay that way, not wanting it to land and resolve. And that's on the page with that.
Yeah, it was this imprintio pattern. So be sure and take that in, imprint, access, and activate.
Imprint, access, and page 5 of the flip book.
Omnidirectionally.
Mm-hmm.
The Cheshire cat drops by and adds his 2 cents. For the sugar, he says, helps keep food on the table. Why are you whittling down the spoons?
Tweedledee and Tweedledum say, nobody wants to feed others, mostly just themselves these days. They say this with very sad faces and downcast eyes.
Imprint, access,
Imprint,
and activate, omnidirectionally.
Another of the Palladian imprints on page 6.
The red thread wavers in the wind, the blowing wind that changes and renews. Direction, finder, compass and map, star chart, footpath maker, divide and conquer, phrase the thread, but you cannot break it, cannot tear it, cannot misuse it. It can only feed.
Mm-hmm. The radial trust comes around the bend, cuts across the radial divide, circumnavigates the discord, cuts the binding so that what's left is right.
Imprint, access, and activate omnidirectionally.
Omnidirectionally. That's page 7.
Wow, love that. Open creates compassion. Open creates love. Open creates well-being. And the harmony hums the chords. Folding the covers up close to us, we form a way to stay warm, to stay close to our feelings, and make the afraid uncomfortable to be near.
I love that. We are so close to ourselves that we can't be wavered away from our own unity. Division will never be the cover that folds us so that we cannot remember what we need close.
Oh, I love that.
And here's Susanna Young, the new day in her dreaming self.
Yes.
Okay.
We are more memory in what's soft, cozy, warm, unfunneled, undelivered, unspoken, because we have no conversation with ourselves that is left behind.
Ooh.
Should I read it again?
Yeah, do. Just a little bit more.
We are more memory in what's soft, cozy, warm, unfunneled, undelivered, unspoken, because we have no conversation with ourselves that is left behind.
I love that. We have not left behind our sweet memory of who we really are, no matter how many decisions others have made. And I love that big yes on that page
So
right
wonderful.
there, page 9 of the flip book.
We are inclusive of what is exclusive. And we are exclusive of what cannot make us feel include. We are exclusive of what cannot make us feel included. We make more money in our merits than in our failures, and cuddle up with our most delicate needs that time gives.
We give time to the bell, the whistle, the teapot, the pour, the fragrance, the wifting and the wafting, so we can care more for what is close in than far away.
And this is an important time for this, to remember this and know this, and pull yourself close up to it like it's a spread over your feet.
Ooh, I love that. And it's the emergence of this time in this week for that to occur.
Allow cozy to include you.
Mm-hmm.
What is close in is becoming more whittled than waddled. And we watch to see what the message is. The messenger more felt than heard, more remembered than forgotten, more anointed than not.
Oh, I love that. We anoint ourselves as the finder of what was hidden. Under the swing, we swang to get away from what was waiting on the floor.
There's a lot of mystery in this, but it's a lot of poetry of truth that moves through it. And I just love it.
And I love the collage or the image on the page.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah, because you have your beads, the sacred beads. You have a hold of the stone that came from Tibet that was Om Mani Padme Hum, and then the nested blanket.
Finally, we swang so much that it left, and it took its prisons with it. Then said, faltering that had no real consequence of the holes that it arranged for the fall.
Whoa. So we fell into it, we fell onto it, we fell through it, we fell under it, and then we finally felt, and we finally knew what was under the bed since we were two.
Wow.
Wow.
I love this and how it came in. It's like it's a mystery in so many ways. You know, you think something is one thing, and then you find out it was under the bed at two, and you're just, you know, you're in the mystery of that, and we're not just in the mystery of it, but the whole world is.
Yeah.
Because these books not only speak to one, but they speak to zillions.
Yeah.
But this is what's happening, and I love the mystery and the poetry, and the fun, and the kind of scary inside of these. This is so wonderful.
Yeah, I love that. And I love the imagery there that you have of your creativity.
Oh gosh, and it's so much my whole life really, because all since I was a little girl, very young, I love flowers, and I felt I had this power that if I touched something, it was magic. And I remember during a very big storm that the door was open, and I was standing in the screen door with my mom, and I remember that I took my hand and I touched the edge of her apron, because I knew if I touched her, she would be safe in the door with all the lightning and thunder.
That's something.
And it was
know
something
that about yourself.
that I remembered, but it became more and more, and my whole life is like that. And it's not like I'm this heroine. This is just I have this belief of this heroine.
Yeah.
And I'm just amazed that little girl is still there, and that I've had and what was under the bed since two. I mean, it's like finally knowing what that is. I just love the mystery and the poetry of this page.
I do too, and I love it when you use the word belief, because I also heard it as leaf, like a leaf on a tree.
Oh, and that's
so
how I went into
as
plants.
you were growing, as the plant of you was growing, creating more branches and more leaves, you had a belief of that, because you recognize that particular leaf on that particular tree had the power of the big
Well, it was
tree.
a maple leaf tree.
Oh, and that sweetness.
And I think about my conversation with, or yours and my conversation with our daughter yesterday at that bakery, and how she's going to be working with the journey of young people into the strength of who they are, and creating a space for that, and thinking of it as the grove.
Yeah.
And where people used to go into the grove as a sacred time, they gathered there.
Yeah.
And the Celtic
'Cause they
and the
knew.
Fae people did. They gathered in the
They
grove.
knew that gathering of the energy that was there.
And it was wonderful
present.
groves of, oak trees and maple trees and all these groves. And I know when we came here to this house, that was the most exciting thing about the back of the house. It was a grove.
Yeah, it was a grove
It
of
was
trees.
it was a grove of trees, and they were all right there. It was said gradually they kind of started dying, and they had to come down, but they are still there, and the whole feeling of the grove that they were and still are, the roots are all still there. How it holds us, and I'm thinking of that today, and how it holds us, and we're held in the grove, and how Susanna wants to share with children this kind of space. And in it, we talked about maybe there was a table she was going to have, and there are chairs around the table, and that maybe each chair could be a tree.
Yeah.
And then the table would be a grove.
They would be sitting into that tree, what that tree's about. That's so...
Yeah. And so a tree
wonderful...
of oak, and the tree of walnut. And they're all trees. All of them have different ways of healing us and giving into the world. And there are the maple trees and the walnut trees and the oak trees and the pecan trees and all of them. And so each one has a quality that they give as healers.
I love that.
I love that.
To know that about the nature of things.
And this is the Valley Hill picture of the hats that I was so associated with the crown. I was so associated with changing my consciousness in the crown. That was the beginning of it, was in Valley Hill, and the making of hats with flowers and rivers that crowned. I call them rivers.
I love that.
They're red rivers. They're like rivers of color that crown the heads of women all over America. It was quite exciting.
I love that. Okay.
Too busy to be precious. Too busy to be angelic. Too busy to be the favorite. Too small to understand. Too brilliant to forget. To be or not the be. Oh, it's to be or not to be.
To be, yeah. Let me get that.
Change that. To be or not to be was the reason we came. And then we found that what was not wanted. So we became someone else. And, we found that.
Yeah.
To
be or not to be was the reason we came. And then we found that what was not wanted.
Oh, we found that what was not wanted. Yeah. So we became someone else. And after 3, we forgot the garden plan.
Yeah, that happens so frequently.
So to be or not to be was the reason we came. And then we found that what was, I need to make that a little different. It's like what was not wanted.
That what was, let's put a comma there. What was not wanted. I got to remember to go into that other one and fix that too.
Was not wanted, so we became someone else.
I got to remember to fix that for the song. So it doesn't,
okay. Oh, you already made the song?
No, I mean I have it all copied and pasted, but it's the one without the correction.
That'll be great. I can't wait to hear that. Yeah. Every storm, here it's your turn, baby.
Oh, okay. Every storm and every rainfall, we watered the seeds that forgot to grow. We dried the flowers that forgot to die. We pardoned the crops that could not feed. We are the bell ringers, the heart throbbers, the minnow catchers, the pie bakers, and the map makers.
Now the heart throbber is, we want to make that plural.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay.
Let me, oops, look, I hit save and it changed it back to singular.
Okay, honey.
Let me hit
And this is a wonderful collage that I did years ago. And
again.
it's like little tiny pieces out of my life that were collaged together. And then the center was a card that was made when I had Valley Hill, was a drawing of my ex-husband now, but my husband then, the family home, not the one we lived in, but the big house home. Oh no, this is the home that Valley Hill was in. Yeah, this is the home that when I had Valley Hill, that was on the road, that was really in the family, but it was the one that Valley Hill was in. Okay, and it was a big old, yeah, the Valley Hill house. Oh, I love that.
Oh, good. I got the song one saved. So that's good.
You may read the bottom part. Every storm and every rainfall, we gathered the seeds that forgot to grow. We dried the flowers that forgot to die. I'd already read it, but I'll do it again.
Yeah, I love it.
We pardoned the crops that could not feed. We are the bell ringers, the heart throbbers, the minnow catchers, and the pie bakers, and the map makers.
I love that. They're so magically poetic.
Thank you, sweetheart. Because of our constancy, we emerge each day with the same red thread and tie it to our dreams so that the ease continues to follow us as we follow it. We match and are the matchmakers who thread the weave to cloth.
Enchanted are the times that lift, and the lifting comes easy where kindness occurs, and unkindness is not the dance partner. Quit the dance. Drop your dance card if your doubt and disdain lead you about the floor.
Boy, that's quite wonderful.
You got to choose who you want to.
That's
what
this
you want to
time
dance
is
with.
about. Yeah.
What do you want to dance with?
What do we want to dance with, and what does the world want to dance with?
Yeah.
And look at the partner we have chosen to dance with. And I absolutely, this collage is so beautiful of dancing with the time that I had with flowers and acres of flowers and ribbons and designs and wonderful people and great, wonderful luncheons and great cooking and development of menus and ways to feed and refeed people.
Oh, so beautiful.
That was so much the time.
It was.
And the Globe amaranthus, which was a wonderful dried flower that was one of the best ones that kept its color completely.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, and they were in different colors of pinks and purples and maroons and whites. And so it's kind of prolific here on this page.
It is.
Put on your shoes, right foot first, and find the red thread that will only come into the hand that weaves a compassionate new partner. Tap, 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 from head to toe, until you feel the release, feel the resolve, and come to the answer.
Folding all our napkins in a row, we begin to initiate the assimilation of this time in August 2026. A moon in solar time of great consequence. The changing of the guard, the rattling of the rattle, the stirring up of consequences and reminders, the integrity of the needle of the red threads being pulled through.
I would like to change the rattling. I couldn't remember what I was trying to say. The rattling of the bones.
Oh, okay.
Let's change it to bones.
And then give me a moment to do that on the song, too.
Okay.
Bones. Change that to bones. And save. There's save. I'll go get the other one, which is right here, I think. And let's see.
I love this collage. It's so mystical, and it shows the wonderful George River and this like we called it the fay boat, the ferry boat. It was like a tree that had gone down and was laying on land and partially in the water, and it had lost all of its leaves, and it had gone from the browns and of its colors to white, and all of the limbs had been bleached, and the little
Oh gosh, I know.
and it was magical, and we used to call it the fay boat, and we used to love to get in our kayaks and just kayak down by it, and there'd be all these grasses. You can see them somewhat growing all the way up to the boat, which was partially on land and partially in the water. And then there were animals and birds and things that used to come and sit on the boat.
I love
and we used
that.
to photograph them there.
Yeah.
And it was just fabulous.
Very magical. I got that corrected in that thing.
Thank you.
So the rattling
the
of
next
the bones.
page. The stitch in time making a difference by levitating the dime of tin, the tin of silver that feeds the world's parking space, 10 by 10, adding up the parking code and needed to feel generated by love.
Ooh, I love that.
What a parking space. And we all need it right now. Get our parking space that is generated by love.
One can't meet the code if one is not willing to hope the dying into place. The 10 of 10 negotiating understanding, meaning, and difference. So mind your space by feeling the whole dime required. Oh, that's powerful.
Oh, I feel we're sitting in that in
I
our
do
lives
too.
right now. And I feel that the world is sitting in that right now. And it's kind of a puzzle how this is said and done, but it makes it richer and deeper, and the signals are more generated galactically than just here.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So
And look how it goes with this.
all these men.
Those are the men of many moons.
That's right.
So many moons, so ancient.
I love this picture. It was a moonflower, and this is a kind of a side of one of our dolls that we'd use for photography. But the moonflower, it was inside the porch, and it was really at night.
Oh, it wasn't the one that followed the moon. It was the morning glory.
Yes.
Whoa.
No, not moonflower. You're
Yeah,
right.
the
It was morning glory.
That was so
And it was
wild.
blooming at night on the porch, and we photographed it blooming at night on the porch as if it was a moonflower.
I wanted to be a moonflower.
Isn't
I
that
think it's like it
awesome?
always dreamed to be in a moonflower, so it got to have its dream.
And that was a miracle.
And we got to witness it.
To see morning glory blooming at night.
Well, that's so
because
wildly
there was
magical.
a light in the room, a small light.
Mm-hmm.
Silver over silver, making the years count as wisdom required. Gray hair, gray braid, not in the way of the progress of territorial lineage. This has been locked into place and is now in residence in the future. Corner yourself into the tightness required so that you can feel the bonds of connection and release your tightness back to a source that is no one, not even the other.
Count your blessings. Give out your blessings one at a time or in groups of abundance. Now there's the dance worth dancing. Partner with the ease, one that is for giving.
And that's not always easy in times like this. To sit back and partner yourself with ease, and it's like all the things that happen, just sit into ease. Partner yourself with that.
Yep.
No whittling down of the spoon, no starving yourself or an other. Speak of the giving, give the giving, Give over to the giving, be the giving, ring the bell, the chime, the tuning fork.
Mm-hmm. I love this.
And I love that
image
someone
here.
put on today on put on about a tuning fork
Mm-hmm.
that was used to help the body, but they weren't. That was the first time they had known about it.
Oh, really?
And we've used tuning forks
For years. Yeah, and that's
How
something.
much?
They are such a
And
benefit.
I love this collage.
Yes, I do. I love this collage here.
This is so. It is so fun how it happened, and the miracle of it was that one morning when we were living on the river on the Warren, on the river.
Yep.
I looked out at there was a beautiful park with a gazebo in it that was right on the liver. Well, that could be true.
Probably
right
the
on
Liver
the
Meridian.
Liver Meridian, right on the river, and our apartment was on the first floor, big windows that faced right into that park on the river. And I remember getting up one morning and I had my black sweatshirt on and I just looked out and I just took my camera and jumped out of the apartment, across the street,
Truly did.
over to the park and the river. And I had never done that before. And I didn't like taking pictures of myself, but I was my only available face. So I went over at the river and I put my back to the river and I photographed myself with the hoodie on, with the river behind me, and it became a set of one of the most useful photographs I'd ever done. I've used all the different pictures of my face with the black hoodie with the sunlight, morning light behind it and everything, for gobs of pictures that I needed that I couldn't find anywhere. And so I love this one. That is me, and I'm looking out, and on that day, and then we overlaid the drawing of the heart chakra, and over it.
I know, isn't that something?
I don't know. I could just look at it all
and
day.
And then the blue orb there,
yes,
so,
and the
like
blue
a moon.
Orb.
So it's just the sun and the moon.
Yes. Oh,
and you're the star. The sun and the moon and the stars.
And then I drew markings on the collage, and then when we photographed that came out like this.
I love this one. That's page 18 of the flip book.
Recognizing no favors, we begin to listen deeper and know that we are given to by who we are, what we know, what we give, what we fold, what we mark, and it is sovereign.
And look at that pose there with hands wrapped into each other, giving strength to the other from the same self as sovereign. It's just beautiful there.
We owe no one except ourselves.
Talk about bending, folding, and curving. There it is.
We are making the moment of delivery cohesive, memorable, healing, defining, negotiative, and the reclaiming is known to us in all its ways.
Boy, that's so true. We are conscious, we are employed, and we are potent, and we remember. The negotiating is not in the memory, it is in how the memory is told, shared, applied, and permeated.
And this is so true in every part of our lives. And it's a potent gesture of who we are and how we work with that.
When the knowing becomes... Oh, sorry, that's you.
When the knowing becomes the full felt of what is, we are proclaimed, we are contented in, and our intention is clear to the soul of ourselves.
We no longer need the hesitation of disbelief and doubt as a grip that creates the pulse of who we are. We step beyond the veil and back with ease. We are gradually explained to ourselves, and we are not lost from the entirety of our soul.
And I think this is saying in so many levels, about how we own ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and what we do,
Mm-hmm.
and that how willing we are to own it completely,
Mm-hmm.
or do we leave like vapors
Yeah.
about of doubt or
Mm.
or not ownership
Mm-hmm.
or like we're not wholly part of who we are,
Mm-hmm.
and that people as we move through life, if we are not sovereign until we can own it so much that no one doubts
Yeah.
who made us,
Mm-hmm.
who created the sovereign being we are.
Yeah.
Even in all our choices, we may have so much love and assistance,
Mm-hmm.
but it is us who's chosen the love and assistance.
Exactly.
And so we're sovereign.
Yep.
And no one doubts. And this is a time that you come in your own maturity in life as a child, and you become a woman, and you become, but who you are in the distance is how firm you own all the colors of your speed.
Oh, wow. Yep.
That it's not
color
so
of
and
your
so's
Mm-hmm.
fault or so and so's. It's like lots of people can help us, assist us, and guide us,
Mm-hmm.
but the colors of your speed rate, those are yours to own.
Yeah.
And what happens sometimes is we want to keep that secret. We don't want to make that fully known. So there's a vapor of doubt,
Uh-huh.
so that it could be moved to blame anyone for the
Mm-hmm.
colors of the speed of who we are.
Uh-huh.
And we're not grown up. We are not sovereign until there are no vapors left.
Yeah.
There are no hidden agendas left of what we come from. And when we say yes, it is truly our yes and
Our yes.
no one else's.
Uh-huh.
And that's the biggest part of maturation.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the biggest part of what is needed in the kind of changes that our work encourages to unfold.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the biggest tests is that it's a marker.
Yeah.
It's like, can you move through all the gates? Like in, what was that movie where he moved past the sphinxes?
Oh, Never Ending Story.
Never Ending
Yeah.
Story. How can you move past all the phases, and that nothing is not fully owned.
Yeah. Nothing's stopping you from your sovereignty.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
nothing's stopping, nothing where you are, you have owned where you are.
Yeah.
There
All
are
your-
no
all your
people.
steps. Yeah.
There are no people that are looking for anyone or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And that you've even owned the source of your sovereignty.
Yeah.
If the source of your sovereignty is an idea, it is a way of thinking, you've owned it as your own.
Yeah.
Not where you don't recognize, but there is no flavor of unsovereignty
Mm-hmm.
with you about it.
Yeah.
And that is the greatest test of all. And
That's a
and
huge
many don't succeed.
Mm-mm.
They go through the whole lifetime with those vapors.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real decision of the self and the soul to not collect those vapors.
Yeah.
And not hold them. That kind of keeps vague
Uh-huh.
who they really are.
Yeah.
And it is scary. I know for me it was scary when the first day I worked with this work, and I worked with you, and I shared with you, and you shared with me, and we
Mhm.
began to write this work.
Yeah.
There was no, in any way, anyone else could be responsible
Just
for it
us.
except us.
Just us. Just
And
us.
it stayed that way all our
Mhm.
lives.
Yeah.
And people that work with this work and share in it, that's their great test.
Mm-hmm.
Is can they work with it and own it, and share it, and recognize its source,
Mm-hmm.
but that they are their own source, of actualizing.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great test that we all watch others and ourselves go through.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is kind of this time. This time not only in our world, but in the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Not only in our time, but all times.
All times.
And not only in our family, our relationships with others, our relationship with who we are. That is a test right now.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's of this
we
time.
have to truly sit deeply with it as a world.
It's like I'm just realizing part of the journey of sovereignty is for us, it was asking and receiving an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And that idea we chose to move with. So anytime ideas come from all over the place. They can come from something bigger than you are that's considered divine or whatever term is applied. Ideas come from something you grew up with, or an idea came from a classroom you were sitting in that you liked the idea of it. But all those ideas came from somewhere. And as you move with them, you take responsibility that it's you that are traveling with that idea. We don't blame the divine for giving us an idea. We're actually grateful and feel gratitude for it being given. The
I think
various
in a
forms
lot
of
of ways,
creativity.
we went through a test of that in the last few years. Is that as this idea that we were given, that we've given our whole life over to it, and that at one point it's like it was there, it was full penetratable, it was fully emerged, and it still was just there, and we had to, okay, that's all right. I can be okay with that.
Yeah.
I can even leave with that, and stay with that, and stay loyal to that, and stay part of it. And I think that was the test for me.
Yeah.
And I went through that last year, a couple of years ago, and it was like, okay, I had this great, huge idea, and it looks like it's small, but it's big inside of me.
It's big inside of me.
It's big inside of you, and it's big inside our world, and that's where it is.
That is where it lives.
And then we went through that year. I went through that time, and it's like it's okay for the large to be small. And the small to be large. And I think the small to be large is a huge test of faith.
Yeah.
And I think we're preparing ourselves for that. We prepared ourselves for the large to be small. Now we're preparing ourselves for the small to be large.
Yeah.
And I think it's the biggest courage that we've ever had to have.
It is the biggest courage we've had to have. Yep.
And I feel that it really has nothing to do with anybody but you and I.
I know.
I mean, everybody in our family are all different people with their all different requirements and different expectations and different allowances and alignments, and but that's ours.
And all we've done all along the way is share the idea. In other words, what shows up as the creative expression of that idea, we share that.
Yeah.
And that's what we've
done.
That's what we've done all along.
Large becoming small.
Yeah.
And the infinitesimal small becoming unbelievably large.
And that's actually the story arc in the Never-Ending Story, where it gets so small that it is.
Oh, you're right.
It's just the grain of sand, just that one little idea.
I feel
And-
like we're down to that.
And when they held on to it, there was no blaming that things changed. What happened is it grew because they were willing to hold on to what the idea
The grain
was.
of sand, the small. Yeah.
They didn't blame the divine for giving them the idea,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't blame anything for their ability to share it,
Mm-hmm.
or blame anyone outside of that presence.
Or
They
something to be in its way.
They just held on to it.
There's
what they
nothing
did.
in its way.
Nothing in its way.
That's an
That's
imaginational
Leap.
well, it's an imaginational leap to know that nothing is in its way.
Yeah.
And it's also an imaginational doubt
Oh, yeah.
that
I can see
something
that.
is in its way.
Yeah.
That something
Could be in
has
its
to
way.
be moved out of the way
Uh-huh.
when there is really nothing
in the way.
in the way.
Yeah.
But the perception of something in the way
Mm-hmm.
is huge.
Yeah.
It is what stops a world from living.
Yeah.
It stops a world from being. And that's what this world is going to have to
Shift.
what?
Shift and change.
Shift and change.
Yeah. They have to forgive. They have to move. To
Forgive.
giving. Yeah. They have to vote for giving instead of not giving.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Our soul gives to us its full identity.
Mm-hmm.
And we begin to remember a whole other entirely that we are part of. We become more honoring of our dailiness and the identity that we need to not forget.
Mm-hmm. No more forgetting, no more rewinding, no more falling from, but a continual precision of connection that holds us in a state of being that guardians the life we live. Oh God, I love that. And it's so perfect with this collage right here.
I love this
Look how
collage.
that just fit exactly right with the text.
I am safe.
I am safe.
You are safe.
You are safe.
We are safe.
We are safe.
A mantra.
A mantra. I love that.
We mark our destination with decision. A decision that folds time in square space. Holds time in square space, you're right. A decision that molds the mold of our providing force and listens to our heart of gold. Is not a memory, but a presence in time.
I love that. We move the skill of conversation forward so that it overrides the doubt and its questions. We move the skill of conversation into the fold as we bend and curve, then corrugate ourselves into a whole new way of compassion.
Oh, I love that. I love this collage, Christine. It's so beautiful. To sit in the wrap of the nestial self is to pocket oneself. Outfitted with the latest, we fashion ourselves as made up of only our best self, the one that is brave and can resolve anything.
Excuse me. Resolution becoming the dance that is fulfilled. The steps known from ancient times. The forgiving that got you here. Giving, giving, giving is the A to the Q.
Oh, I love it.
Sorry.
And here's a space for this in this book, and a place to be is the breath of decision. Conversation of movement. Why don't you just turn it off for a bit?
Oh, no, I turned it down.
Okay.
It was blowing in my face.
Resolve dances as a verb when time is not held still. Allow the space to open up. Let it move. and become more than the stop and the no, no, no.
Mm-hmm. Relinquish your separation, to corrugate, to fold and bend into your papered awareness, that vibrant existence that counts you as part of and not apart from. I love
Confronted by oddness.
I love that.
You're going to always
the
be
funniest
odd.
one.
You're never going to always quite fit in. Because there's not a single leaf on a tree that is exactly like the other.
Mm-hmm. And not a single leaf on a tree that doesn't belong there.
Yes.
Confronted by oddness. And I love that picture, the little picture up there at the top, kind of to the right or the middle right, that is you with your headlamp on while you're writing. It's so funny.
Oh, God. And I was out in public like that.
I know,
believe it or
you
not.
were so cute. Okay.
Bring your conversation out of storage. Line your lips with the words of your kindness. Be the benevolence you were created for. Say your kindness and leave behind your hate.
Mm-hmm. And with this collage, just right here. Have you called into the distance yet? What is far will then come close. So what is called for?
God, I love that picture.
Mm-hmm.
That truly
panels.
is calling into the distance.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Oh,
Well,
I love
we've
that.
come right up to the closure already.
Closure. I accept your apology.
Boy, those powerful words. And look what it goes with.
Kundalini is the writing on your body, the very sacred formulas of all you have asked for and the union of your opposites.
Wow. Blending the polarity right out through the body. But now that's peacock and that's Tonglen, where you swallow it all whole and transform it.
Yeah, that is really true.
So wonderful. There's our publisher page. Hello, everybody. And then we have, I think, about 6 bonus pages here.
Mm-hmm. I dearly love this one. This is from the Story of Never Ends.
Mm-hmm.
One of the paintings, and then the ascending helpers here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love that. I love
Just
that orange
imprint
background.
the whole thing.
Yeah, imprint the whole page.
Imprint, access, and activate.
Imprint, access, and activate. That's page 29.
Oh, and these are some of my favorite
The books.
books.
I'm glad you put them on because it's a reminder of the wealth of the library that is just there for you on the website Situla Codex.
Mm-hmm.
So you can access
these books are there
freely.
in full color.
Mm-hmm.
You can access them freely.
Mm-hmm. This one's called Taking Up Space.
You can buy them, but you can also read the full book right there on the page.
Mm-hmm. And if you
All
your
in
budget,
full color.
if your budget's a little bit limited, and a lot of people's are these days, and you could always just join the Long Spoon, which supports us. It's only $10 a month, and it's curated space. So these books will show up periodically through there, along with music and storytelling and
Videos.
creative life show
And
videos, books. There's a lot
And collages.
and collages in there.
To inspire for the month.
I love that.
Kind of like a map to how to get through the month.
Yep, it's curated specifically for the month that you're in. And the next book is The Garden of Eden, Potential.
This is a wonderful book.
Mm-hmm.
All these books are all in full color.
Mm-hmm. And the next collage is, oh, I love that one.
We are all messengers of light, and we can formulate patterns of hope.
Yes, we can. It's just a matter of the desire, the will, the intention, and then the precision just begins to come right in.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
This is a wonderful collage, a beautiful day of creativity that we did with the women we love in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And Moving language into creativity collaborates mind, body, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
We're all around that big table,
Mm-hmm.
and we all just, it was just...
Time of unity,
Yeah, it was a
unison,
wonderful day.
merging, and creativity. It's
Yeah, and everyone creating a piece of art
mm-hmm.
of themselves.
And
The courage to employ bliss, focus, and deeper conversation. That was some of the photography done that day. Yeah, close up of it. And the beautiful things that each woman made. There's Susanna, she's in the bliss of creating.
Mm-hmm.
There's Suzanne with her beautiful piece. And then
there's Evelyn.
Evelyn with her beautiful, holding it up to herself,
mm-hmm.
and peeping in on Andrea's, and
mm-hmm.
it was really a wonderful day. This is that same day.
Mm-hmm.
What is it we dream for deeply? It is in the thread of allowing.
Yep.
This is my daughter Susanna on that day with these beautiful women creating her own piece.
Mm-hmm. The thread of allowing.
I know.
I love that.
And then here's another beautiful page collage of that day.
Mm-hmm.
All dreaming beyond dreaming, all guarded by each other.
Mm-hmm.
That we all could go out of our bodies and
mm-hmm.
and work with this kind of creativity, and that we were all guarded by the angelic beingness of each one of us being
mm-hmm.
there together. Mm-hmm. And here's Andrea. She's kind of floating around, and beside her is Suzanne, and she's working on a piece there. You can see they're all a little bit white looking because they're all mm-hmm. kind of half
mm-hmm.
here and half there.
Yep.
And there's
Evelyn and Diane down in the corner. Yeah.
There, and
mm-hmm.
Susanna.
Yeah,
I love this collage.
Susanna.
I'm so grateful for that day, and I have these memories and these catches of
mm-hmm.
these beautiful women in that sacred space.
Oh, it was so wonderful.
It really, really, really was.
And then the next, oops. Oh, that's the last page.
That was that group, yeah.
There you are. Well, thank you everyone for joining us on this journey today.
Yeah, and that first picture
mm-hmm.
that I did, moving language and the creativity, was also that day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Suzanne up there in the corner, and Christina, she's kind of white there, she's gone. And Sandra, and there's Suzanne with her piece, and then
mm-hmm.
that's it. I think that's Evelyn
mm-hmm.
with her hands.
Yeah.
And then Lynn,
yeah.
and then Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was just a fabulous
yeah.
day. Diane
Amazing.
and Andrea. I'm so glad to have these in the books so that everybody can see them again.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Wow. Well, that was very, very exciting and a good travel. Again, thank you everyone for joining us here or in the future. We appreciate it. If you hear of this, the key word is share.
Yeah.
Can you share it out to another that could use support on their journey?
Make a difference in this world today.
Yeah.
Share where you haven't shared before. Speak where you haven't spoken before of. And be generous
mm-hmm.
with your heart of gold.
That is just so sweet.
Yeah.
So thank you. This is Robert.
And Suzanne. And we'll be
mm-hmm.
putting this not only into a book that we send
mm-hmm.
out,
mm-hmm.
but and also it's going to be a recording.
That's recording to turn into song.
That's going to be just the words.
That's true.
My voice recording the book. Then there's this recording where we break down things for
mm-hmm.
a better understanding. And then there's going to be a song. And I am so enamored with the songs from these books that it's like the greatest gift.
It has been. It's just so exciting.
And we listen to it all day.
Another rotation.
We can understand it so much more.
Mm-hmm.
So, good luck.
Good luck. And until next time, bye.